Oh, I want baby girl.
Don't baby girl me. How many of your groupies you call baby girl? Is Tisha a baby girl? Is Amanda a baby girl too? And who the hell is Bonquisha? Is that even a name? Man, I can't live.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Sharane World, everybody. Let's go. Welcome. Good morning. Good morning. It is Thursday Awareness with Sharane World right here on YouTube, everybody. Let's go. Good morning. It's Thursday. Right here locally in Binghamton. And the surrounding areas, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. I'll be out here dealing with them narcissists. We're in the middle. We at the end of the week, y'all. You know they lurking on a Thursday. They like to be at them clubs, them bars, them shindigs. All them domestic violence people up out there in them streets, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all stay focused. Yes, it's that Thursday awareness with Sharane World, everybody. I'm just up here making sure everybody stays safe out here in these streets, whether you're in New York State, Binghamton, Broome County, New York City, no matter where you're located at, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, the whole goal is to break the cycle. Yes, that is the whole goal, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, everybody. Let's go. We right here on YouTube. We're recording from YouTube to my main, to my support group page and to my main page, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Welcome everybody to Sharane World. Okay. Let's go. Welcome everybody. Let's get into this. Let's go. Welcome to Sharane World, everybody. You already know it's Thursday on Sharane World right here on YouTube. Let's go. All right. As you know, let's welcome all my victims, all my survivors, all my thrivers, or anybody that's out there that just want to educate yourself. And you already know, let's round of applause to all you narcissistic men and women up out there in them streets, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. The whole goal is to bring awareness, okay? As a peer mentor survivor, all right, ladies and gentlemen. I am an advocate up out here in these streets, ladies and gentlemen, and that is the goal, is to break the cycle, okay? That is the goal. So, ladies and gentlemen, you know, let's get into this real quick. Let's go. Welcome to Sharane World, everybody. It's Thursday awareness up here with Sharane World, everybody. And I'm just up here making sure everybody get the awareness that they need right here in Binghamton and the surrounding areas, ladies and gentlemen. That is the whole goal, okay? So, listen, they're going to be up in them clubs, them bars, and them shindigs. They're going to be any and everywhere, ladies and gentlemen. So make sure that you guys stay focused, okay? Got to make sure you stay focused, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get into this real quick. So, to all my victims out there, if you're dealing with any type of domestic violence right now, just make sure that you got your boots on the ground. You get the awareness that you need. Okay? You get all the awareness that you need, ladies and gentlemen. You don't ever let somebody put their hands on you. You do not have to sit there and take that toxic. Ladies and gentlemen, you don't have to. It's real up out there in them streets, okay? And if you need help, there is licensed advocates. There's peer mentor survivors out there that can help you, that can assist you. Alright? Especially if you're out here in Binghamton, Broome County, you don't have to take that toxic mess. Now, worth it, ladies and gentlemen, okay? Reach out to them resources that I shared with you on my other video. All right. It's real. Welcome to Sharane World, y'all. And to anybody that survived any type of toxic relationship, Sharane World definitely understands you, ladies and gentlemen. So let's go. Welcome, everybody. Yes, yes, yes. Let's get into this. Welcome. I'm gonna get into this real quick. All right. So y'all already know it's Thirsty Thursday awareness. I'm up here for a short time this morning, not a long time. I'll be back up here a little live a little later. But we just want to spread a little awareness out here. Ladies and gentlemen, don't be out here dealing with no domesticness, no toxic from no man or female up out here in these streets, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? It's not worth your time, it's not worth your energy. Tell them no. If they don't got no job, they don't got whatever they ain't got going on and going wrong. That's not your problem, especially if they're toxic and they're treating you like trash, okay? You just have to open up your third eye, ladies and gentlemen. It's Thirsty Thursday awareness, and I'm narcissists and I'm domestic violence people are always going to be lurking. So make sure y'all stay focused up out here in these streets, okay? They're gonna be in the clubs and the bars and the shindig, and they're gonna be at home, probably got you there with a whole bunch of supplies coming through. They might be doing street pharmacist activities or whatever the case may be, and that's not your job to be attending to. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that is not it. That's not a healthy relationship. Ladies and gentlemen, you got to practice healthy relationships, self-care, work on yourself, understand what you're going through, recognize what you're going through so you can be able to move on from these toxic relationships. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, because in Binghamton, there's a lot of domestic, there's a lot of narcissists, there's too much toxic, and it's too much people that don't keep it real with themselves. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. So y'all stay focused, recognize them red flags, and get the tools and move on. Okay. People have kids, people are married, people have businesses with these people, but the whole goal is for you to be able to break that cycle if you have to, and to be able to communicate and work on those situations, ladies and gentlemen, because I know it's not easy. It does get hard, all right? And I'm not one of those advocates, some peer mentors, survivors that's going to tell you everything gets peachy and cream when you come out of these situations because it don't. It really doesn't. And y'all know it don't. All right. It gets worse, it gets bad, but that's the time where you got to keep your head above the water and you got to make sure you stay on the swivel to where you don't get knocked back down. Okay. That is the part right there where everybody gets stuck and they get knocked back down. So don't get love bombed, don't get gaslit, don't get used and abused about here in these streets, especially if you're located in the Broome County areas. All right. As me being, a peer mentor survivor for this area, an advocate for this area, ladies and gentlemen, if you're within the Broome County area and you have any issues, you want somebody to talk to, Sharane World is always here, ladies and gentlemen, okay? My support group page is always here. Ladies and gentlemen, just use it, all right? Also, there's licensed advocates out there that you can reach out to that can help you with extra resources. Sharane World can share those resources with you. But the whole goal is for you to take those resources and use them and not put yourself back in the same situation. Do not fall victim again to these narcissists and these domestic violence people because they don't take accountability for their actions. They only do that when they need more supply from you. So don't get love bombed. Don't be hoovered over by these domestic violence and these narcissistic women and men. It's not worth it, ladies and gentlemen. So this is Thursday Awareness with Sharane World. And I'm telling you right now, right in Broome County, they all gonna be out there. They're gonna be in them clubs and bars and them shinglings. It don't matter. Rain, sleet, or snow. Okay. Hot, cold, it don't matter. They're gonna be there. Okay. And you gotta make sure, meaning when I say you, or you women and men, that's all my victims, my survivors, and my thrivers, or anybody that just want to educate yourself. You gotta make sure that you have your tools in your pockets of these red flags so you can recognize them. All right. It's not for you to be out there to just, to just be calling everybody DV or narcissist or whatever, but you can see the tendencies, you can pick them up, and it will be very early that a lot of people normally see the blind eye or they turn the blind eye from that red flag because they're being too much love bombed or gaslit. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what they do. So, ladies and gentlemen, stay focused out here in Binghamton and Broome County and the surrounding areas, okay? And once again, this is Thirsty Thursday Awareness with Sharane World. And you know, on Thirsty Thursdays, we always got to come with the awareness out here in the streets. So, what did I say? Stay focused out here. Do not be love bombed. Don't get gaslit. Don't insure no cars. Don't register no cars. We're not out here doing none of that. I don't want you guys out there doing any of that because you will fall victim into a trap that you can't get yourself out of. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I can't express that enough. Y'all stay safe out here, all right? Especially out here It's too much going on and it's too much going wrong. And to all my women out there, make sure y'all stay safe because from what I'm seeing is like it's too much women that's getting attacked outside in these streets. So y'all make sure that y'all stay safe and y'all always have something safe on you and protect yourself until you could get yourself to safety. Okay. The most legal way. Because it's crazy out here in these streets in Binghamton and Broome County. It's a lot going on, a lot going wrong. And a lot of people is not speaking up when it comes to domestic violence. Um, for women and men. And then you have a lot of men that's out here as being used and abused and dealing with narcissistic females that there's not a lot of people speaking up for the men. So men, please, if you out there, please speak up for yourself. Do not deal with these toxic people. There's a certain way you have to deal with a narcissist and somebody that has DV tendencies. Somebody with DV tendencies, they belong in jail. Okay. And somebody with narcissistic abuse tendencies. It depends if they have abusive tendencies as well. They belong in jail. If they're a straight narcissist and they're not like putting their hands on you, but they're doing all the other domestical things, then they belong in a mental hospital. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, because you or no male or female deserves to deal with a clown shit circus show. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that is not your problem. You don't deserve it. Not nobody deserves it at the end of the day. And like I said, a lot of families, they go unalive behind us. There's a lot of people, a lot of women. There's men too, all right? But there's a lot that goes on, and y'all have to recognize what's going on. Break that cycle. It's not blaming yourself, but as you breaking that cycle and you wanting better for you, your children, and things like that. And also, when you have children, make sure that you're getting your children this help, the help that they need, whatever counseling, whatever it is, because your children done seen so many things, and they're probably thinking that that relationship is, that toxicness is good. So if your children are acting out and they're doing things, get them that help because you don't know what they're seeing, ladies and gentlemen. You don't know what they have seen, what they heard, all the domestic, the narcissist abuse that's going on in the home and things like that. So y'all stay focused. Worry about your kids. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's what you have to worry about. And if you're not going to worry about your kids, then what are you like? What's going on? And to all my people out there that don't have kids and you're going through this situation, just know it gets real at the end of the day. Okay. And I get it. I get it. All right. But just know that there's a light at the end of that tunnel. There's a light. And once you get there, you're going to feel so much good and you're going to feel so much better. All right. So this is Thirsty Thursday Awareness with Sharane World, everybody. You already know. Let's go. Come, we're going to get into this. Yes, Thirsty Thursday Awareness right here on YouTube. Alrighty, I appreciate everybody. I'm about to start heading up out of here. I'll be up here a little later, everybody. Y'all stay blessed, stay focused. Don't be out here dealing with these toxic men and women. Remember, healthy relationships, they're not perfect, but you're not going to deal with domestic or narcissistic abuse, all right? Whether they're male or female, you're going to be able to learn how to communicate, talk with each other, go to bed happy, whatever the case may be. But a narcissistic abuse, domestic violence, that's not how things work out with them, okay? Y'all stay focused right here in Binghamton. Like I said, I'm Sharane. I'm a peer mentor survivor for domestic violence and narcissistic abuse relationships for all men and women right here locally in the Broome County area. So thank you, everybody. Y'all stay blessed. Yes. Make sure y'all tune into my radio show tomorrow, right here. WBDY 99.5 FM. Every Friday at 6 p.m. Sharane World Radio Show. Make sure y'all tune into the Wuku Radio Show. Okay? That's at 5 p.m. every Friday. Let's go. I appreciate you all. Make sure y'all check out my Patreon. It's called Sharane's World. All right? Check out my flyers. Come support. If you support the movement, then you already know. All right? My whole goal is to help others, to get those voices, and to give back to my community at the end of the day. So let's go. I appreciate y'all. Welcome to Sharane's World. I will be back up here with another Thirsty Thursday Awareness later. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate you. Make sure y'all like this video. Make sure y'all subscribe to my channel. Turn your notification bells on because you never know when Sharane World is going to come live with something, okay? I keep telling you I'm a different type of advocate, but we do this peacefully and we do this with respect, and it's all about awareness, ladies and gentlemen. Open your third eye. Break that cycle. Okay? Thank you. To all men and women. Break that cycle. I appreciate you all. Later.
You got a long way to go. Rock with me now.